That's crazy. I ain't never seen nobody do that. DDG. Somebody's got his whole live going. Why my shit lagging, bro? What? That's crazy. Why you not watching SmackDown? I just don't feel like it, brother. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me make sure my. I haven't watched SmackDown in dumb long, bro. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I haven't watched SmackDown. SmackDown's been terrible for a long time, so I have not watched it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Thoughts on the new Central C and Drake song? We can get into that. We'll get into that shortly. Let some people join up. I just made a TikTok about the whole situation though, so I mean, I guess if you got a TikTok, then you probably already seen what I had to say. But um, yeah, man, yeah. How y'all doing on this Friday? My goal with this stream, I'm not gonna lie, is to stream. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to see no Hogan tribute facts. I'm trying to stream and then like on YouTube get people talking and stuff, like get a chat moving a little bit, just a little bit, and then maybe go to. I'm gonna just stream because right now I'm streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, and then after after people join up and stuff, I'm gonna just listen to some music, and I'm gonna do that on Twitch and Kick and not YouTube because obviously I'm gonna get copyright. Like I don't want no strikes on my channel or nothing crazy like that. So yeah, after a while, I'm gonna just cut off the um, I'm gonna cut off the YouTube and get over there. From Zambia, that's crazy. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. What y'all think? You know what's crazy? I still haven't heard the Young Boy full album. I've heard some of it, but I was listening to it late at night, and um, I was listening to it late at night, and I just got tired. And I was like, bro, I'm going to bed. Like I'm not gonna stay up, cause I get up for work at like 5 in the morning, bro. Like not 5, like 5:45. So I was like, I'm tired, bro. I'm going to bed. Would you say Alfredo 2 puts Gibbs at? I don't know. I've heard good things. I have not fully listened to the album yet. That's why I'm trying to get people over to Twitch and Spotify, Twitch and Kick after YouTube, so I can listen to it. It's a lot. Yeah, the young boy dropped 30 songs. I'm like, bro. I thought he was just gonna drop the Cardi single. Um, and I'm not gonna lie. When I went to listen to it, I went and listened to the Cardi single first. Uh, I was not. I was not moved. Not feeling the Young Boy album. That's what I've been hearing. I listened to maybe. Ooh, this is one. I listened to maybe the first. Uh, I listened to the first like 10 songs or something like that. Maybe could be better than the original. 30 songs. Yeah, become. Yeah, I hate the long albums. Long albums. Like there's just no reason for it. They're never good all the way through. Well, I won't say never, but more times than not, they're not good all the way through. It's an artist just trying to boost their streams up, trying to get some extra, extra streaming revenue, and it's just like, bro. Have y'all been hearing about this story though? This Jay Z thing, where it was like this guy keeps claiming that he's Jay Z's son, and he's been claiming it for like over a decade now, and he's been trying to get Jay Z to take a paternity test, and they're saying that the reason that Jay Z hasn't taken a paternity test is because um, the guy's mom is now deceased, but they're saying that he didn't take a paternity test because the guy's mother was underage when Jay Z would have impregnated her, and he was like in his 30s or something crazy like that. I've been seeing this story. This is like if you like exist in the space of like shade room demons or like you know shade room demons, conspiracy theory, Rock Nation is the devil, like that. If you exist in that sort of like internet space, sometimes this is like a huge thing. Like everyone's been talking about this Jay Z son thing for years now. Like it's really strange. The guy kind of looks like Jay Z. Like I see it. Like if somebody was like, "Oh man, that dude low key looks like Jay Z," I'd be like, "Yeah, yeah." Like this guy. Let me see. Like it's not like a one for one type of thing, but like I could see them looking similar. Like that's not it's not like a dead on, but it's not the worst comparison in the world. But so he's been suing him, but I guess he's that he's evil. I don't know about that. I don't know either. Love from South Sea, appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if he I don't know if I really believe the claim, but apparently he just withdrew his lawsuit. Um, the motion was entered on July 22nd. Plaintiff Ramir, whoa, that's a crazy name, submits his notice of withdrawal from this complaint. That's interesting. So he just withdrew the lawsuit, but I'm like, that feels like I don't know, man. Rock Nation, for as much as I'll say this, like I don't know, man. Z is historic, presenting himself as, hey, I'm the black man, black excellence. Look at us. Look at how far we've come. I'm the example of how far black people have come. And then he just does something hella underhanded. Like he's been screwing people for years. So that's why I'm like, it's not ridiculous to say that, Jay Z might have done something shady, but I don't know about this. I guess he just recently dropped it, but like when it comes to like the Tory Lane stuff, the the Nicki Minaj stuff, I'm like, do I believe that Jay Z has ever done some shady stuff in the music industry, maybe screwed some people over with some deals, something of that sort? Yeah, I believe that. I don't think that's ridiculous to say. It's just like people just take it a little too far, in my opinion. I think that the Rock Nation stuff is a thing that just like black people just love to do. We love to do it. We love to have a boogeyman. Yachty top three from the 2016 class. Stamp it. I don't know. You know what I do? I have a hot take that I've been. Well, it's not a hot take, but I just have a take that I've been wanting to get off for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna make a full video of it, or if I'm just gonna like maybe do a TikTok. I don't know, but I think Kodak Black's career is a disappointment. Like I know that might sound a little weird because he's had a lot of hits, a lot of big moments, a lot of like decent runs, but I feel like a majority of his career has been kind of underwhelming considering the potential that he had and has. A lot of that's due to drug use, obviously. If you've ever watched the guy for longer than 2 seconds, he's very much clearly a drug addict. Like, but I feel like if you take like it's kind of like it's stupid to say very much clearly a drug addict. Like, but I feel like if you take like it's kind of like it's stupid to say like Curry be if you took his jump shot away, and it's like, well no shit. Like, but Kodak looked at very different, and it's not because that song is just so great it saved his career, but like that song saved his reputation as a relevant artist. Because without that song, man, without Super Gremlin, if we're looking at what Kodak's done the last like 7 years, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, it's looking scary. It's looking scary. I'm not gonna lie. Um, do I what? It's looking a little scary. Like I also think that Kodak has never been a great album artist. Like Kodak has moments of big singles. He always has like singles that'll pop up every now and then. He's not a great album guy. He doesn't have a single like amazing album. Like he's had good albums. Don't get me wrong, but there's nothing where I'm looking at his discography and I'm like, that album is the one. He's got good ones, but nah. Thoughts on Alfredo 2? I haven't listened to it yet. I'm trying to get people in here. Institution has bangers. It does, but it's not. I don't think it's a great album. I'm trying to get people in here so we can listen to music. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm on Kick. I'm on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. I'm everywhere. What happened to what? I'm everywhere right now. Listen to Xavier So Based. Unk. Unk, that's that. Unk is a slur at this point. I was at the gym the other day and there was this like little white kid and he was watching some old guy work out. He was like stretching. He was like, "Damn, Unk is flexible." And I was like, "Bro, like what are we doing here?" Like I won't say I'm not saying that Kodak doesn't have good albums. Like Painting Pictures was pretty good. He has good albums. Like that one KTB, I like that album. He has stuff that I like. He has albums that I like, but he's not a great album artist. Like I'm not going to ever be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for that next Kodak album." You know, when a single pops up, I'm like, "Oh yeah, Kodak's got a single coming up." Yeah. But an album? Nah, he's not that guy. I'm sorry. He's never been that guy. Do I think Travis and Push's beef is gonna go anywhere? Yeah, I could see Pusha saying something else. Yeah, I could see Pusha saying something else. I'm surprised that Travis responded. I'll give him points for that. He deserves like a round of applause for responding because I didn't expect that. But nah, am I excited for "Bully" by Ye? Absolutely not. How do I feel about Drake's last two songs? They aight. Like they're decent. That's how I feel. Like they're not bad, but I feel like for all the effort that Drake is putting in right now to this rollout with, the live streams, the backgrounds, the setups, the merchandising, the logos, the symbolism with Pinocchio, all the stuff that he's putting in, it doesn't match the music. Like the music is just like regular like Drake over the last 5 years. It sounds like stuff that could be on Certified Lover Boy. Sounds like stuff that could be on For All the Dogs. It's not bad music, but it's not exciting in any way, shape, or form. A 34-year-old calling other people old is a little crazy. It is. It is a little crazy. Um, like I just think that for everything that has happened to Drake over the last year or so, his music should have something a little bit. He has more to talk about. You know what I mean? Like Drake, when Drake is emotional and vulnerable and really getting stuff off his chest, I really believe he's a great artist. He's one of the best. But he hasn't had much to talk about over the last like 7 years just because he's been the top dog. Like he's number one. But now he has that opportunity, and so far he hasn't taken it, in my opinion. Where's Ui Scooty? I don't know. UI Scooty, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Young Thug, he pushed his album back because he was Thug. He pushed his album back because he was gonna flop. He was gonna flop. That's just the truth. Underground Delusional fans, Shay is not better than Drake. I haven't listened to a lot of Shay, but I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that he's better than Drake. But hey, maybe he's the greatest artist of all time, and I just, I'm not hip. I'm not in the know. Maybe that's what's happening here. You never know, right? um, the Milwaukee rap scene. Milwaukee is a very interesting place. Like that whole scene of they just make weird music and like kind of twerk a little bit, and that's a little strange to me. But everybody does their own thing. Drake was running from his lies that in that stream. They're gonna catch up to him eventually. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I feel like that was kind of a shot at Kendrick, which isn't ridiculous to say. For one, the doll is small. For two, it's lying. The lying and the nose thing, and Drake's gonna say, "Oh man, Kendrick's been lying on me," and then also, it's a puppet, right? And he's saying that UMG used Kendrick as a way to devalue him. So I think that's probably the direction he's going with the whole puppet thing. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? How do I feel about Kwani? I don't know what's up with OT7 Kwani. I don't know. He's amazing. I think he's a great artist if he really wanted it. Mariah the Scientist has been having a better rollout than Young Thug. I don't know what Young Thug's got going on. Any underground rappers that you listen to regularly? I don't know. I've been seeing snippets or like hearing snippets of Nine Vicious, and I'm not gonna lie, some of it does sound intriguing, but I just refuse to listen to Buddy because didn't he say he was like a P3DO and he said he like addressed it in a song and was like, "Hey, I made a mistake" or something like that. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean you made a mistake? Like, what does that even mean? You made a mistake. I ain't never made a mistake of talking to an underage person. That seems like a very easily avoidable mistake. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too harsh. Maybe it's just so hard to, you know, not talk to minors. Maybe that's just, maybe I'm being insensitive. But yeah, that's crazy. That's a wild thing to be like. Yeah, I did flirt with them kids, but like what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where have I been at? I've been here the whole time. I just kind of fell off on TikTok. That's all. um, when do I think J Cole will drop the fall off? I have no idea. I literally have no idea when J Cole is gonna drop the fall off. It could be today. It could be in 3 years. He hasn't given us any signs. J Cole has been MIA from the rap game. He's been MIA from the internet. He's just been kind of chilling. Like, so who knows? Who knows when the fall off is coming? I know I just recently dropped a J Cole video. I had another one lined up, but I kind of infused the stuff that I wanted to say about J Cole in another video into the one that I made. So I was like, I don't feel like I need to make another. I feel like it would be kind of redundant. I remember when YoungBoy fans were saying crazy stuff in my comments. Yep, that was a time. I couldn't post anything without the entire comment section just being YoungBoy. The entire comment section was just YoungBoy stuff. Tyler's album was enjoyable. I mean, it's a little dance album. Do you think Ye will have a good album with Bully? I don't think Kanye can make good music at this point. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I don't think he's shown the ability to make consistent, good music since, like, 2021. I don't think that's a hot take either. I think that's a fair assessment of Ye. I'm streaming on Kick right now. I'm like, bro, is anyone even... I mean, I'm streaming on Twitch, too. Gearing up for... Like, nobody's in my Twitch chat. Like, it's everybody on... Everybody's on my YouTube that's in here. Everybody's... Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's YouTube and TikTok. Nobody's really joined me on, like, Kick or Twitch. What would I rate music? Like, Playboy Cardi's album? Probably like an 8.5, 9. Have I listened to 1300 Saint? Yes, but I don't, like, I don't know. Is this a paycheck? No, that's just a regular stream. Your Cena and Drake album, your ASAP videos were spot on. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Is the Bieber album a listen? Honestly, I don't know. I have not listened to the Bieber album. I can't lie. Rating on Jack Boys 2, it just kind of exists, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Jack Boys 2, like, there's some solid stuff on there. I like, Sofago stuff, but it's just okay. My lukewarm take is that Malice verse on Ace Trumpets is the best this year. Yeah, that is a good verse. He's got some great verses on that album. And I'll say this, that Clips album is genuinely amazing. I love that album. I've been spamming it since it came out. Like, I know people like, oh, old head rap, blah, 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 blah. I've been spamming the Clips album. I can't lie. Like, that's going to end up one of my most listened to albums by the end of the year for sure. I love pretty much everything on there. My favorite song is Inglourious Bastards, though. And I feel like a lot of people, that's kind of underrated. I feel like that's kind of... I liked Sheck West. Sheck West had a song. I can't remember the name of it, but that was pretty good, too. I was an OG Sheck West believer. Like, Mudboy, when that dropped in 2016, that was one of my favorite albums. Which a lot of people might think is crazy, but I used to love Mudboy. Push's verse, POV verse was fire. Yeah, I think that whole album is great. I've been loving it. Mike Tyson, Blow to the Face, that's a banger. Obviously, Chains and Whips, like, I don't really have to explain, liking that song. But, like, that whole album is just, yeah, that's a banger. I've been listening to it nonstop, like, and I love that it only has, like, 10 songs or 11 songs or whatever. I hate the 30-song album stuff, bro. I hate it, bro. It's too much. Chippy was a banger. What you know about that WESPN? Rating for this year of hip-hop? I don't know. Like, it's been good. Like a 7, maybe. I think we're going to get some better stuff as the end of the year comes along as well. I haven't listened to Alfredo 2. I'm sure that's a good album. So we got some stuff. I listened to the Jello album? No. Have you? I heard some of the beats, though, and it sounded like I expected it to. I feel like if Travis doesn't lock in for this next solo album, the Washington allegations might be valid. I do too. Do you think Chance is gonna drop in July? I don't know, but I feel like he's been like this album has been taking so long, and I don't understand why. Like I really don't understand. Travis, I'm tired of Travis Scott. Now that's not. It's not. I don't know if it's fair because his last album was great. I loved Utopia, but I don't know. I'm kind of sick of the guy. I think him being so involved with wrestling has something to do with it as well. Because I hated everything that he did in WWE, pretty much. Besides like him being there for the Cena heel turn, that wasn't bad. I didn't mind that, but like everything that he's done in WWE was just really annoying. Him being involved in the main event of Cena versus Cody at WrestleMania was really annoying. So maybe that's why I'm kind of like cool on Travis Scott at this point. That plays a factor into it, but also like, yeah, I think I'm just kind of I have Travis Scott fatigue a little bit. Carter 6 rating, that shit was like a 2, like a 1 or a 2. That was terrible. That was garbage. Like shout out to Wayne, but that album was buns, doo doo juice with a little bit of ass sauce on it. That was terrible. Nicki is going in Drake's lawsuit direction. Yeah, Nicki, I don't know, man. Nicki's interesting. Ice Spice is still in my rotation, not regularly, but I still do like her music. I'm not like I'm still gonna defend Ice Spice. Like I like her music. Travis needs to take a break. Yeah, Travis isn't serious. He's a hype guy. Yeah, I mean that's true, but it's just like I just think I've seen too much of him. I don't even think it's like his music has gotten worse. I'm just a little tired of him, you know. Her Didn't you love that 5-minute entrance in the middle of the main event of WrestleMania? Yeah, it was great. Travis is going down the same path as current 21, but 21 went away. Like 21's been pretty much gone besides that recent feature, which I do think is a good job. A good move. Like shout out to him for going away for a little bit because you got to read the room sometimes. And you know him slapping Cody so hard. I don't mind that though. I don't mind him slapping Cody hard. Like I know like oh you know he wasn't being safe or whatever, but like it's wrestling, bro. Like stuff happens, and it looked good. Ice Spice is trash. Ice Spice isn't an amazing artist, but she's good in her role, bro. I'm not hating on Iceman. I just haven't really. I didn't even say the music was bad. It's just it's not exciting, you know. I feel like Drake has such a great opportunity with this project. The story that he has to tell, the setup so far, the aesthetic, the logos, everything is really cool. I just feel like the music has just been kind of like it's just been aight, you know. It feels like something that could have been on Certified Lover Boy or something that's it. The first song, I mean, what did I miss? It's not a bad song. It's just like, what did I miss as a song? Could have come out at any point, and we saw people turn their back on Drake. That makes sense. We want to hear you rap about how you felt about people turning their backs on you. But Drake's been making fake friend music for 15 years now at this point, so it's not a new topic. And he also didn't really give us any insight as to why, you know, like he didn't give us any insight into like behind the like he didn't give us anything new. He just said, "Oh, they turned their back on me. They used to come around. They used to be friends with me. I gave them money. Now they don't rock with me." That song could have came out in 2017, and it wouldn't have felt out of place. So that's why I'm like, I appreciate that, brother. That's why I'm a little disappointed. It's not like it's been bad. They told him to lay on it. It can't be mad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Travis. I'm glad Travis smacked the hell out of Cody. Not because like I want Cody to get hurt, but like it's better than him throwing like some weak stuff, you know. Why do you think Osama-san gets hate for taking inspiration? I don't know, man. It's just he's kind of corny. It's really that simple. I think it's really that simple. Everyone likes people that take inspiration in certain ways, and you know maybe you can overdo it a little bit, but I think Osama-san's just kind of a corny persona, and he tries really hard to be cool when sometimes he's just not naturally cool. You know, some people are naturally cool, and some people aren't, and I think that he's not naturally cool, and when he tries to be cool, it throws people off. That's just my opinion though. Fits right in with Fat D, Views, or CLB. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that like that song could have went A Book and Jalen Green backcourt, that is terrible. Oh my god. They said Jalen Green's gonna be our primary ball handler. They're trying to get me to remove myself from this plane of reality if they do that. Jalen Green running point guard, Jesus Christ. What do you think Drake's industry? Why do you think that Drake thinks industry relationships is real? I mean, if he's giving people money and putting people on, it's not that. I think that a lot of people did him dirty in a way that like there has to be something there, right? Like because they didn't just it wasn't just that like people weren't rocking with Drake, is that it was that they went at him at a time where it was very opportune, right? Because somebody like Rick Ross, that wasn't just a spur of the moment thing. Somebody like Future, that wasn't just a spur of the moment thing. This is stuff that had been building up, and it's like they only wanted to address it when Kendrick said something. Is my issue with it. Now, I don't know what they were like behind the scenes. We don't know, right? We don't know if they were really close, if they were coming to Drake's house, hanging with him, going to family cookouts. We don't know their relationship. We just know the music and maybe some posts on Instagram. So maybe that's why Drake feels so hurt. So I can't really speak on what he had in terms of relationship. In terms of what he had with LeBron as a relationship, that felt a little bit more real than just like, oh, this is my famous friend and we're famous friends. So I could understand that, but everything else, I don't really know. I mess with your content, hate that I only comment when I disagree. Nah, it's all good, bro. I appreciate that. Any comment is cool. It did feel opportunistic for everyone to game up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like, if you've ever seen like a kind of like a corny Disney movie where it did feel opportunistic for everyone to game up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was kind of like if where like at the end of the movie, like the bully is like finally, and they're like, yeah, and you always treated me wrong. Actually, as a matter of fact, we don't like you anymore. And then like the bully's got like little henchmen that hang around him, and the little henchmen that hang around him that he's been mistreating the whole movie, but they've been just kind of taking it. And then so like the bully's finally getting turned back on, and everyone's getting their licks in on the bully. And then he turns to his friend and he's like, John, you never leave me, right? And then the bully's friend just kind of looks at him and he's like, I'm out of here, man, and just goes off with everyone else. That's kind of what happened with Drake. That's what happened with Drake. He was the Disney Channel bully that nobody wanted to stand up to until the main character finally defeated him. And then even the people that were around him that were cool with the bully and being bullies with him, they looked at him and they were like, I'm out of here. Happened with Drake. That's what happened with Drake. He was the Disney Channel bully that nobody wanted to stand up and being here, and that's how it felt to me. That's how we'll see. It's like Kendrick broke the dam for people to address their grievances with Drake. Exactly, that's what it was. It was like probably whispering, "Oh my god, I can't stand this fucking guy. Oh my gosh, I can't stand him. Oh my gosh, he did this to me. He did this to me. Oh my god, he did that to me too." And then they just didn't say anything because it was beneficial to be with Drake. It was beneficial to be under that wing. And then as soon as Kendrick made it no longer beneficial to just be Team Drake, Team Drake, Team Drake, they finally felt the confidence to do what they did. I had a lot of comments on here, but I was talking a lot. Sorry. Why doesn't get the same criticism as Drake? He wants to let the party die, yet does the Super Bowl. Oh, I mean, I give Kendrick criticism, but keep one CLB for all the dogs and some sexy songs for you. I don't know. That's a hard one because none of those are like my favorite Drake albums, but they've each individually got their own like appeal. Maybe some sexy songs for you, because that's the most unique of the three. I don't know. Am I a Cardinals fan? Yes. Unfortunately, I was born in Arizona, so I am a Arizona sports fan. It's a rough life. We don't ever get rewarded for anything. We're irrelevant, or we're relevant and we're just terrible. So it's rough out here. I feel like rap beef is so corny. Like the Skepta and Joyner Lucas stuff is, oh brother. I'm the GOAT. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Favorite album of the year so far? It would have to be either Music or Let God Sort 'Em Out for sure. Let God Sort 'Em Out or Music are my top albums of the year. It's not even close. Everything else is like kind of, there's a distance. Thoughts on the Clips album? It's amazing. Yeah, the Clips album is amazing. It's I've just been listening to it over and over again. Like they're probably gonna end up in my like top 5 artists, most listened to artists by the end of the year just because of that album. Loved your Rocky vid. No, thanks. Yeah, Rocky's Rocky's disappointing, man. It's like he just played himself, bro. He played himself. You don't get to do the fake carry, fake dropping music. You don't get to do that, bro, unless you like a real big dog in the game. And he's just not that anymore, He's not. Alfredo 2 was good. I haven't fully listened to it, so. Ye would have been perfect on Whips and Chains. Maybe. Be honest, are most content creators scared to criticize Kendrick? I don't know if they're scared to. I just think a lot of people are really rocking with Kendrick right now. Also happy to see you move to YouTube. The quality of your videos just get better and better. Yeah, I'm trying, man. YouTube's a tough grind, but I'm trying. Somebody said something that I wanted to talk about, but I missed it. Fuck. I don't remember what it was. Oh, when are we getting another trivia? I don't know. I'm about to go on vacation soon, so maybe not immediately, but the next trivia is going to be SoundCloud era, like, trivia. So, like, Yachty, Lil Pump, Cardi, Uzi. The next trivia will be, like, SoundCloud era 2015 to, like, 2019 stuff. And I think that'll be really fun. Do I watch podcasts? Sometimes. I watch clips of podcasts. I like to watch Kenny Beecham's podcast. If you know him, basketball. He's cool. I've been rocking with his content for a minute. I like Low. I don't watch his podcast though. I watch some clips of the Joe Budden podcast because some of their conversations are really funny. Like they're some of the funniest commentators in the game. Like they're hilarious to me sometimes. Like whenever Joe is yelling, it's so funny. Your chill voice is so different from my YouTube voice. Is it really? How is it different? Let's hop on a call and collab. Maybe, I don't know. You have to send me an email or something. I feel like I talk the same. I don't know. Maybe, is it a little more professional? Content from 2021 and then now? The glow has been insane. Hey, I've been trying, man. I've been trying. I got to start stream. The email, it should be in my bio. I think my email is in my bio. But it's justiceused-to-be-pay@gmail.com, of course. Thoughts on Massa? I haven't fully listened to it. I've listened to it like halfway, but I haven't fully gotten through it. Somebody's trying to... Kick is a very interesting place. I'm streaming on Kick, but nobody's on there. Oh, yeah. Definitely try to... Am I smoking that Hogan pack? I'm not going to smoke on a dead man's pack. I feel like that's dragging it, but I will say I'm laughing at the memes. I'm not going to lie. You interviewed Lilo in 1300 Saint. Oh, I know who that is. I don't know who the other person is that you named. I'm not gonna smoke on his pack, but it is a little funny. All right, it is just a little funny. The man has Immortal tattooed across his shoulders. It's kind of funny, okay. And if you ever heard those racist clips of him, they're wild. Like it's wild, like OD racist. Like you heard the new Tame Impala song? No, I haven't. Do you think Drake is starting to increase association with more guys like Aiden Ross and Nelk, right-wing guys, is because they're popular? Yeah, I think so. I think just because they're popular and they have an access to a fan base that is very loyal and doesn't really care about like hip-hop stuff. Talking about... Yeah, no, we're talking about Hulk Hogan. Love that his last public appearance is him getting booed out the building. Yeah, it's hilarious. Is the audio quality low? I don't know. Is the audio quality low? Let me know. Is it like bad quality, or is it just like quiet? Or does it just like the mic sucks? Because I can just switch. I hate trying to set up like my actual mic, like this mic. For some reason, I struggle really, really hard setting up this mic on my PC. I don't know why. I think I just need a new soundboard. So I'm using my my old like HyperX Quadcast mic for streams. I'm gonna get a new soundboard though. Maybe for my birthday. I might ask somebody to buy it. I'm not making fun of it, but I'm not mourning. Like, I might make fun of it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's low. Let me see. mic on TikTok is just my phone. His theme will always be tainted. I will say that. I'll give Hulk Hogan that. Classic theme. That theme song. Oh, that's a little loud. That theme song is amazing. All right, as for as goofy as it is, I am a real love man. That's a banger. I can't lie. It's a banger. I can't lie. It is a banger. That is a banger. But yeah, man, Hogan. That's tough, buddy. Kick the bucket, man. The fact that he made it to 71 is crazy though, because considering his life choices, especially considering he was on steroids for a very long time, like the fact that he even made it to 71 as a wrestler from the 80s is impressive. Like that's like I saw somebody say him living to 71 as a wrestler from the 80s is like a regular person living to like 102, and that's not wrong. Hey, that's pretty accurate. Thoughts on Ken's tour being canceled? I mean, it's just tough to sell tickets out here, man, and Ken's no different than anyone else. So hopefully they do an Opium tour, because I've been waiting on that for 25 years. But I feel like low key, an Opium tour might be kind of tough just because they all have so much music. Like besides Homicide Gang, like I really wouldn't care to see Homicide Gang perform. They all have so much music that I would want to hear live that it's like, how long is this concert gonna be? Like, will they all just perform only new stuff, or like, I don't know. An Opium tour would be lit though. Vince's death is gonna be a wild day. Vince's death is going to be crazy. You want to talk about people celebrating? What? Ric Flair still being alive is wild too. Ric Flair's almost died like 17 times, bro. He almost died before he even became like a big star. He had like a plane crash and almost died. So the fact that man is still alive is proof that only evil live long. Only evil people live long. It needs to be 6 hours long at least. Yeah, I feel like an Opium concert could be so freaking long. Cause what? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Didn't he get kidnapped at birth? I don't know. I have no idea. If that's true, that's even crazier. I'm trying to think. They've all dropped at least one album since the last time they've been on tour. I think Ken has done 2. I think Lone might have done 2 as well since the last time they've been on tour. What venues would they do? I think with Cardi as the headliner, they would be able to do like NBA arenas. I truly do believe that. Like venues that seat like 12 to 17,000. I think they could sell those out. With Cardi as the headliner and the rest of Opium opening, I don't think that's insane to say. Kendrick and SZA have been doing 3 hours on their tour. That's crazy, bro. So I'm saying, like, if Kendrick, I mean not Kendrick, if Cardi's performing all his new stuff, if Ken and Lone are performing, like, bro, that's wild. Especially now that it's an album. Do you see Nicki and Drake going down the right-wing celebrity pipeline? Nicki calling rappers thugs and Drake associating with Adrian Ross and Nelk? It's possible. It is possible. I can't lie. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they would ever fully commit to it. But I could, like, would you say Wayne is a fully like right-wing celebrity? Like he is, because his association with Trump and stuff. But he's not like, I don't know. He's not like open about it. So maybe. Am I on Twitch as well? Yeah. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Kick. Just saw me on the T app. That's a lie. That's not even possible. It's not even possible. That's funny though that you said that. Ken toured a Great Chaos. He did? Okay, well then one album. They've all dropped one album. Double O label album should have been happened. Yeah, it needs to happen. Wayne is rightly... No, he's like fully like... I mean, he was the one that said like racism isn't real or something like that. He got pardoned by Trump. He likes Trump and him. Like, so he's pretty much like... Baby Keem pissing me off. 5-year wait. How do you feel about Lone's last album? Do you think he should go back to his older sound? I haven't really been rocking with Lone's current music. Maybe I'm tripping, but I haven't been rocking with it. It literally is what? You did not see me on the fucking T app, bro. You did not see me on like that. Come on, bro. Yeah, I feel like I don't know something with Lone is disconnecting for me personally, to where I haven't been excited to listen to his music at all. But like Kodak Black, yeah. Why'd I stop streaming consistently? It was hard to find time, honestly. I've been working a job. I've been trying to do things, so it's hard for me. It's really hard to balance work, consistently uploading on YouTube, and consistently do both. But I'm gonna try to lock in. I made a promise to myself that after I made a promise to myself that after my birthday, which is in a few weeks, I'm going to lock in. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be uploading YouTube. Like I'm going hard, bro. I'm grinding, bro. I need it, bro. I need it. No Stylist is still an amazing project. It is. Lil 88 killed Lone last album. Am I a Cardinals fan? Yes. I live in Arizona. I am a Cardinals fan. No, I have not experienced happiness as a football fan ever in life. But it is what it is. We ball. We ball. F it, we ball. Yeah, I haven't experienced happiness since like kindergarten as a football fan when we went to the Super Bowl, and of course we lost in like the most heartbreaking way that you could ever lose a Super Bowl. Like I still, that just broke my heart. Like literal tears, bruh. Like that hurt, and so we haven't done anything worth a damn since then, really. Uh, we had a decent year with Carson Palmer one time and made the NFC Championship game and ended up losing to the Panthers. So that's the last like major thing we've done. But it is what it is. Mount Rushmore of Cartoon Network. I'll give you my personal. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Jets fans. I mean, at least y'all had that little run in like the 2010s where y'all had like a solid defense or whatever. Um, so y'all have been like trash. We've been like mediocre to trash. Like we go like trash, mediocre, 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 trash. Hey, you made the playoffs. Mediocre, 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 trash. I think we'll be good this year though. I genuinely do think that we'll be a good team this year. Um, I think that will be like maybe like a first round exit, and maybe if we're lucky, go to the second round. I think we have a good team. We got a better D line this year. Hopefully Walter Nolan heals up. Hopefully Kyler and Marvin can get a better connection going. I think we'll be solid. But Mount Rushmore Cartoon Network. I'll give you mine. Adventure Time. Amazing World of Gumball. Teen Titans. Low key, Teen Titans Go is fire. I can't lie. I was hating on Teen Titans Go when it first came out. That show was low key fire, but I'm not gonna put it up there. Um, I said regular show, Amazing World of Gumball, Teen Titans, the original. I'm trying to think. It might be. It's either Adventure Time or I don't know. Yeah, it's probably Adventure Time after that. Teen Titans Go is low key a banger. Would the Cardinals win a Super Bowl in our lifetime? Depends, and I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's possible. How can one send you merch? Yeah, I have an email. Yeah, it's justiceusedtobepay@gmail.com. Just resonate more with the other shows. I'll type it out for you fully. There's the email. It is in my bio, I think, but whatever, bro. Regular show. I said regular show, didn't I? Regular show. Regular show is like one of my favorite shows ever. Like, I don't care what you guys say about anything. Regular show is the best show in Cartoon Network history. It's simple. Regular show was fire. Pure fire. Batman Beyond is a banger too. Batman Beyond. I've been watching Batman Beyond on HBO recently because I have an HBO subscription. So I've been watching like Batman Beyond like at night or like on my work breaks or whatever. I've been watching the Superman series. I never seen the Superman series. Batman Beyond, the Joker Returns movie was like, bro, I used to spam that movie as a kid. Batman Beyond, the Joker Returns. What? Oh my gosh, that was my. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. I was like the biggest Batman like die hard kid ever. Like I had all Batman's, bro. I had a Batman TV I had a Batman portable DVD player, bro. I had a Batman jewelry box thing. Like it was like this. It was like the Wayne Manor, and you like, bro. I used to be a Batman diehard, bro. Do I listen to more Kendrick or Drake? Um, it depends. I would say recently more Drake because he just dropped that album not that long ago. Um, I still listen to Kendrick, but I also go back to I go back. I really love like old Drake albums. So like last year, is that when the Joker had dreads? Nah. Last year, I was listening to like Take Care was like one of my most listened to albums. I love Take Care. I love Drake's music. Like I'm a huge Drake fan. It's just like his recent music has just been throwing me a little bit sometimes. Is my stream like restarting on Twitch? Is that what's happening there? Because I keep seeing my stream time and it's like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I've been long live for over 40 minutes. Like, what is this even talking about? A bunch of Superman slash Batman movies are free on YouTube now. Yeah, I love Batman, but I had to go back and watch the old Superman animated series because I used to watch the Justice League, but I never saw that version of Superman on his own. I love that Justice League animated show too. That both of them, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, or yeah, it's Unlimited, I think. Fire. Love those shows. I used to spam those when they were on Netflix. Literally, that's all I would watch, bruh. GNX or Some Sexy Songs for You? GNX. But Some Sexy Songs for You has grown on me a lot. It's grown on me a ton. Best women's wrestler in the world? I'll give you the best wrestler in the world. How about that? Io Sky. Thoughts on Drake's new Iceman album? Iceman phase? I think this is the best thing to happen to him. Drake, as it creates Underdog Spark, have a veteran. Yeah, I really like this era. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. I'm liking the aesthetic. I'm liking everything about it seems good, but the music just hasn't moved me. What are your thoughts on his death? GNX or Let God Sort Him Out? Let God Sort Him Out's better. I like GNX though, but Let God Sort Him Out is better. EO's the GOAT. EO is the GOAT. Twitch stream keeps pausing for me. I'm sorry. I'm on a lot of different things right now, so maybe that's messing with my internet. Like I'm on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok. There's other people that live here. There's a lot going on. I need to get a LAN cable, another LAN cable, because my Wi-Fi is kind of weak, and I'm kind of doing a lot while on it. Kardash is better than Lil Durk. Who's Kardash? Why am I on Twitch and Kick? I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Kick. I'm everywhere, bro. You gotta spread out. But yes, Io Sky is the best wrestler in the world. She's the best wrestler in the world. Male, female, anything in between, animal, it doesn't matter. If they put on gear, Io Sky's better than them. It's as simple as that. Cardinals fan, I'm sorry for you. You should be. Got Julia. You're tweaking. Julia is not. No. Julia is not better than Io. Stop it. Julia's solid. She's good. She's been getting some bad opponents. I will say that. Like, not bad opponents, but she doesn't really have a lot to work with. But Io Sky is the best wrestler in the world. That match she just had with Rhea? What? And another thing, WWE fans, WWE crowds are really starting to piss me off. Alright? Because I watched Io and Stephanie Vaquer go for like 15 minutes. It's dead silent in there. Crickets. The only time they get loud is when Stephanie Vaquer does the devil's kiss. Y'all getting lit for Karrion Kross. Y'all jumping out y'all seat for Karrion Kross. Like, oh, brother. That's all I can say about WWE fans right now. Oh, brother. Because what are we doing? Jumping out our seat for Karrion Kross. Woo! Karrion Kross! But Io and Stephanie Vaquer, a dream match is going on, and y'all sitting on y'all hands until she do the little devil's kiss thing. Only Takeshita's having a better year than Io. Takeshita's he's a dog. He ain't better than Io right now. I'm sorry. Did I see the new Youngboy song, Glazing Trump? Yes. Oh, you were at the show? Oh, that's fire. Yes, I did. I heard it. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with these rappers, man. Crowd full of gooners, literally, bro. Literally, that's the only explanation. Crowd full of gooners. Because what do you mean you're sitting there on your hand? You're there to watch wrestling. You're there to watch wrestling, and a wrestling match is going on between two of the best wrestlers in the company, and y'all like this. Like, bro, son, Youngboy's 13th kid. Hey, he needs to shoot for 20. That Bandito slash Takeshita match was match of the year. I haven't watched it in full completion. I need to. I think I'll have some time this weekend to watch it, so that'll be something I do. Because I heard it was amazing. And I'm sure it was. It's Bandito, it's Takeshita. Greatest tour? Oh, you lucky bastard. I went to Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing was amazing. That's crazy. You were at All In. That's fire. Yeah, Double or Nothing was a good show too, though. Greatest tour of all time? The R. Kelly and Jay-Z tour. I don't know. I don't know what the greatest tour of all time. Favorite Ye produced track? I have no idea. Through the Wire. It's my favorite song of all time. I think it's the best song ever. Would you rather the Drake effect or the Kendrick effect? Nobody featured on GNX really took off career-wise. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Uh, I mean, I would say that AZ Chica. But I mean, I don't know. It's like both of those like gave a few people the ball and they didn't do anything with it after. Like you can say he ruined like McConan. I'll take that. But like Black Boy JB, like he just gave him the ball and Black Boy JB didn't do much with it after. Like I don't know how people blame Drake for that. You know. There's just certain people where it's like you can only do so much for them. You can't make them be a star. You know. So I don't blame Kendrick for anybody that's not popping right now after getting a Kendrick feature. That's on you, bro. Like, like that's on you. Um, what was I gonna say? Will Kyler live up to the hype? I hope so, bro. I really do think this is Kyler's last chance. I think that the Cardinals will be ready to move off of Kyler after this year if it's disappointing, because you got to remember this new era, this new regime in the Cardinals, you know, the GM, the head coach, they didn't pick Kyler. Kyler was already there. Now they like Kyler, but he wasn't their choice. So I could very well see them moving off of him if they feel like things are quarterback. I feel like they'll move off of him. I could see that. All right, y'all. Your team is in a better spot than my Colts. I would agree. I think the Cardinals are gonna be a good team. Like we'll be like a team in the range of like 8 to 10 wins in my opinion. The Colts, they're not bad. It's just Anthony Richardson is a hot mess, you know. But things happen. All right, y'all, we're going to Twitch. Do I want Cliff gone? Oh, did I want Cliff gone? Yes, I did. I say that Drake could put on scenes. Drake did not put those scenes on. No. We not doing that. Drake did not put on the United Kingdom or the Caribbean. Those lanes were already popping. Drake saw that it was popping and started to, you know, go over there and mess with it and made it even more popping. But those scenes were already popping. The UK drill stuff, the Caribbean stuff, nah, we ain't doing that. Any predictions for Forbidden Door? No idea. Will Ospreay's gonna heal, you know, injured discs in his back in a month apparently, but I don't know. Yeah, we're moving to Twitch and Kick. If you're not on Twitch or Kick, go to Twitch and Kick because we're gonna be listening to music, and I can't do that on YouTube. So if you're in the YouTube chat, please go to Twitch. I will drop the link. Listening to music, and I can't do that. I'll drop the link in the chat. This is the Twitch link. If you don't like Twitch, we do Kick too. It's alright. We do everything. So there's no excuses. If you still want to rock with us and listen to some music, you can do that. If you want to leave, you can do that as well. But we are going to be strictly on Twitch and Kick. So I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to go over there. I'm about to let this dog out my room because he's getting on my nerves. I'll be back. So make sure y'all getting over to Twitch and Kick. The chats are in the YouTube chat. It's I used to be pay on everything. I used to be pay is everything, everywhere. I'm going to be listening to music. I can't do that on YouTube. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, few seconds to do that. All right, bro. Dang, I hear you. I hear you. I used to be paid as everything, everywhere. I'm going to be listening to music. I can't do that on YouTube. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, few seconds to do that. All right, bro. Dang, I hear you. I hear you. I used to be paid as everything, everywhere. I'm going to be listening to music. I can't do that on YouTube. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, few seconds to do that. All right, bro. Dang, I hear you. I hear you.